Welcome back, everybody. We are going to be back in Freeways yet again. I do want to apologize for how long it has been since the last episode. It has been a crazy month or two. Work has been extremely busy. I've been working pretty much every Saturday, all day Saturdays. And then I had 50 and 60 hour weeks pretty much every week. And yeah, I just have not really had time to do anything. And then my computer was also having some problems, mainly the GPU. I think there had been something wrong with the GPU for a while, pretty much since I got it. And it just never cooled very well. I have a hybrid card, so it's got a all-in-one water cooler already on it. And then it still has the blower-style fan for the VRMs and all that. But the temperatures were never very good on it, even when I first got it. And I think there was just something wrong with the pump. But it finally got really bad, and I had to send it into EVGA for an RMA and get a new one. That took a little over a week. That I did not have my main computer at all, because since I'm using a Ryzen 1700 chip for my CPU, it doesn't have any sort of built-in video outputs. Even though there's a couple on the motherboard, but those are for the Ryzen APUs that are about to come out. I don't think they're out yet, but they may have already launched. But anyway, yeah, so I had nothing that I could do to use my main computer for a little over a week. And I really didn't have time to transfer anything. I didn't think about it to try and put any of my templates or software from my main computer onto my laptop for the time that it was going to be down, where I could have made maybe some more videos. At least in Freeways, it's pretty easy on my laptop, where I could have recorded it and played it at the same time without having really any issues. But yeah, so it's kind of been a while, and let's just try and get some stuff done. Wow, that's okay. Well, that's a good start to this episode. Probably one of the easiest maps I've seen. Yeah, this is the easiest map I've seen in this game so far. That was pretty cool. Let's see what's right below it. Okay, so this is a little different. We can go to different levels. And as you can see, these two places do not want to hook up to each other, whatever these J's are. But North Road is going to both of them, and it doesn't look like there is too much traffic. So we can probably just do that. That'll come off like that. And then we'll just have a crossover. And then this one will come around the back side to keep our crosses to a minimum. And we'll just do something like that, and let's run it. Yeah, there's no traffic there, so that's pretty good. 124, and we only had to beat a 100, so yeah, it was pretty easy. Let's take a look at the picture real quick. Oh, okay. Well, there was nothing to that. Well, that's a pretty nice start to this episode. Alright, so we've got a standard trumpet interchange we could do here. We'll need a little bit of room, but we can go to other levels. So let's go ahead and just try and do a trumpet here. Give ourselves a little bit of room. Bring the road down a little bit. So we want that to come around and hook up. That'll go there, that'll go there. That needs to come around like that, and then... Okay, so... I think what we're going to do here is... Let's see, where should we start it? Somewhere right here. Then it's going to go up. Turn around. That's a pretty bad turn there. That's real sharp. We may redo that. A little out of practice, since it's been a while since I've played. Then we'll just bring that over there, and then come down and hook it up. And then we just need our little connections here, and you've got a trumpet interchange. Now, what I didn't do was check how much traffic was flowing between these areas. Yeah, this is probably about as good as it's gonna be. We could have made this a little smoother, made the turn a little bit wider. But 203 is not bad. We can maybe do 250 if we smooth this out a little bit. Gave them a little more room to keep their speed up. But we're going to go ahead and take that. We're off to a flying start in this episode, and immediately now we've got quite a bit going on. Okay, so North Road immediately needs a direct connection to Duck Road. You can see how thick that arrow is there. It's huge. But it is also going to send a little bit of traffic over to Horse Road and 98 East. Nothing is going to... I think I ended up calling these like a way station or something. But nothing is going there from North Road. Take a look at Duck Road. It is sending a lot of traffic to North Road and 98 East, but it is not hooked up to Horse or the way station. So we can go ahead and hook that up for right now. Moving over to Horse Road, it needs a connection to 98 East and North Road. 98 East also needs a very large amount of traffic down to Horse Road, and it's the only thing connecting to this way station. And then the way station continues on to North Road. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little jut out for that. And then it also goes over to North Road on its own and Duck Road. So we got quite a few connections going on here. Let's go ahead and take this for right now. We will hook it up like that, and then have our little bypass for the 98 East to North Road. May need a little turnaround there, but we want to keep this traffic down because we're going to be hooking up Horse Road, which is sending a lot of traffic. So let's go ahead and get that hooked up, and then we'll start our ramp like that. And this is to get us to North Road, so we'll hook it up here. Okay, so taking a look at Duck Road. Actually, we don't have a lot of room for Duck Road through there. Could be a little bit of a problem. Possibly come up and over. Let's take a look at 98 East here real quick. So needs to turn around. That's a very thin line. For right now, for this first try, we're just going to do something like that. So we've got that hooked up. 98 East is all good. Horse Road is all good. Now all we need is to finish with North Road and Duck Road. So Duck Road needs that big connection to 98 East. I think what we're going to do, split off this way. We're going to come down here. We're going to go up and over and then hook it up. That's pretty good. Now Duck Road is all good. And we just need North Road, which is sending a small amount of traffic to 98 East and Horse Road. So I think we're going to reuse some of our road here and repurpose it. Hopefully we can get away with that. Let's run it. It's actually running pretty well. Surprisingly, our little crossovers right here did not seem to affect the efficiency that much. I'm a little surprised. I thought there'd be just enough traffic on these two little left-hand turns that it could have messed us up, but looks like we did pretty good. 558. That sounds like a good score to me. Yeah, okay, pretty cool. You got a little rock out there in the water. Alright, so we've got the 98 West continuing on. It's going to go up to 20 North, 98 East, and 20 South. 20 South doing pretty much the same things, 98 East, and 20 North. Okay, so this one's a little odd. We're going to have direct connection to 20 North and 20 South. Let's hook that up first. And we're going to have a split off for 98 East. Let's actually start with 20 South. So 20 south can just come up like this, I think, is what I want to do. And that'll give us, so 20 north going there and there. It's actually split off like this. Go ahead and hook up 20 north. 20 south is going to get a little flyover ramp. And then it'll come down and hook up. Getting a little tight through here, but that's okay. And then, so 98 east, going to need a connection there. And a way to get down to 20 south. And it's sending quite a bit of traffic that way. So I think what we're going to do is take this, we'll go up. And then down and hook up there. And then we'll have another split off here that will come around to 20 south. And then all we need now is the 20 north hookup. And it's a little tight, but I think we can... Ooh, yeah, hopefully we can squeeze it right through there. And everything's hooked up. Let's give it a go. So I was wondering right here, the cars might have hit each other. Just because right there you can see how it starts to phase through it, but I was able to jut it out just enough to miss each other so that they wouldn't interfere. A little bit of slowdowns right here with the cars coming on. They've got kind of a tight turn there. I could have spread that out a little bit better. But 434, another good score, I think. We are just blowing through these levels. Alright, this is a crazy looking one. Let's start with a roundabout. Looks like we're going to have a roundabout with some direct bypasses. And last one. Okay, so we've got all of our incoming now. So 98 east is going to 98 west. So we want to bypass on that. So we're going to go up. Gotta miss these trees. And then back down. I could have brought that over a little bit more, giving us some more room, because we're going to need to hook up another road underneath that. But this is just our first try. BFW is sending very small amount of traffic. Let's do that for right now. 64 east does not really need a direct bypass per se. That's going down there and there. So let's actually add a second road here. So come around like that. And that. Try and keep as much traffic as we can off of this, but it is going to get tight. I guess we can come from here and connect up there. And we'll do the same thing there. And there. Let's go ahead and add some little bypasses where we can. Probably going to want one over this way. And we'll hook that up. And you can see it's getting kind of congested where we've got multiple inlets. So 98 west to 98 east is going to need a bypass. So we're going to go up. And back down. And it looks like we mainly just need a connection now to this pink building. For some reason this isn't showing up as connected. Okay, there we go. So for this weird pink building, I think... So that's actually sending quite a bit more. 64 West is sending quite a bit of traffic to this pink building. So we kind of want to put in maybe a direct connection for that. We come up through the middle maybe. So what I'm thinking is we'll take it from here and come around the long way. Because what I want to do is then take this road. We're going to go up. Ooh, I forgot about. We have to sneak around the controls in the bottom of the screen. So we'll just do that and then back down. Probably going to get a bad score here. But, yeah, let's hope it works. Alright, so, yep, getting some... Ooh, and it's going to jam. Alright, so we got a little bit too much traffic on here. Let's see if there's anything we can do to alleviate it. We need more of a direct connection, I think, from this blue building down to 64 East. So I think what we're actually going to do is just take that, it'll go through there, and it'll cut down through the park. So we can cut out the entire left-hand side of our roundabout. And then it also gives us a faster connection to 98 East from there. But we will get a little more slowdowns right here. But not by too much because the traffic already had to merge. So it'll only be a slight slowdown there. But it will free up basically bandwidth on these other intersections on the left-hand side. So if we take a look here, we have... it's a pretty direct connection, and then it's not sending that much traffic. That's got a direct connection there. But I think what we're also going to do is take this and hook it up here. Give that a more direct connection. This one looks good. 64 East. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's just try it again. Hopefully we will not get jammed up this time. Yeah, that was pretty good. Only 221. That's not that great. We're looking for at least 300. I don't know what much more I could do again, as I've done on a couple of the other levels. I could try and do like a turbo roundabout, but those are pretty difficult, as you have seen. And I don't really care for doing them. For right now, we're just going to leave this one as it is. I will probably try it again later. I want to try and hit that 300. Okay, so another one with quite a few connections, and we're doing, it looks like a roundabout. So let's go ahead and just put that in. Alright, let's give it a shot. I'm pretty sure it's going to jam up. Yep, sure is. Okay, so I tried to put in these little bypass areas, but there's just quite a bit of traffic when it's going to the next one over. Although, it seems like it should be exiting much faster than they are, since most of the traffic is just going to the next exit over. So it's a little strange that we're having such problems. Actually, I think I'm going to clear this real quick. We're going to try and do some direct connections to start off. And see where that gets us. So all of the main traffic is now hooked up and has direct connections. So all we need is basically to hook these bits of road up and create a roundabout in the middle. Pretty much just like this. Come a little bit further and back here and then hook it across. So it looks like we're just missing, oh, this one road here, of course. This actually may have been a bad idea. What are we still missing? Got all of that. Ooh, don't have a connection there, that would help. And then I don't have a connection here. Okay, now it's complete, but I've kind of screwed up the whole thing I was going for. But it's not going to jam, so that's nice. 357 is actually not too bad. So 357, but we're going to give this one another shot. Okay. Let's see if we can do a roundabout now, without completely messing everything up. So I think we're going to start it from back here, come down, and be something like that. And then this will come up here, hook up there. That'll go there. That'll go there. This isn't the best, that's for sure. So we still need a way to hook up down there. Probably have to come down this way and then around. And then we need outbound for 17 and 12 south. So if I can get it's there. Yeah, we'll do it from back here, I think. Down. We'll hook up for that. And then hook up there. And now 17 still needs a way to go. Oh man, there's so many things to hook up. Let's see. We'll go from there. It'll come around and down. And then we still need an exit for 98 West. Which I think what we're going to do is actually take this here and do that. 98 East, I guess, doesn't even have an entrance ramp. So that's not good. You can see this roundabout is getting overworked. We'll actually start down here, I think we have to, and then hook that up, and now we have a complete network. So I think we had 357 is what we're trying to beat. That actually worked pretty well. 353. It's a little bit worse just because we used a bunch of concrete with all these little turns and things, but it's not too bad. I guess we'll take it. Almost done with the top side of the last ring of this map. So we've got basically another roundabout. Alright, so we have a complete network there. But what I want to do is take this here, and we're going to put a couple little direct routes in, going the opposite direction of the main roundabout to help alleviate some of the traffic that's trying to go all the way around. So let's run it. You can see it actually runs pretty smooth, but there is a lot of intersecting traffic. Ooh, only 131, that's not that good. If we look at, let's see, some of this traffic is being a little dumb. Oh, that way, about the same either direction. There's just a lot of traffic is the problem. So, whoops, I didn't want to run that again. Nope, not. Let's clear this. And we're going to do what we just did on the last level. We're going to make sure that these really high trafficked pieces of road have dedicated connection to try and keep that really bad traffic off of off of the main, like, switching area, like if we're gonna do a roundabout or something. And then what I think we're gonna do is actually this backwards, and then we'll only have one extra set of roads to hook up. I think what we're gonna do is just do some little flyovers. It's maybe not the best thing we could do, but it's really easy. Just go up and around, back down. Just do that all the way around. And everything's connected. Alright, let's give it a shot. So you can see that our really high traffic areas can just run perfectly smooth. 334, we almost tripled our original score. But yeah, as you can see, with these direct hookups, those really high traffic routes can just flow straight through with basically no impediments at all. And then we have these little like cut across pieces that just go from one exit to the next one over. To do that traffic nice and easy. And then we have these little bypasses, flyovers, whatever you want to call them, to jump over to the next one. We could have done it a little bit different, and it may have saved a little bit of concrete if we put a few of these roads upper level for a little bit longer, so we could sneak some extra roads underneath them or over them, stuff like that. But this is actually pretty good, and 334 does not seem too bad. So we're going to try and get these next two done and finish out this episode. Alright, so we got 36 North. We actually have two roads called 36 North, which is a little odd, but okay. We've got 98 West. That is going everywhere, mainly to 36 North, both of them. We got 98 East, which is also mainly going to 36 North and 36 North. We've got this, like, car something that's down here. Again, mainly going to 36 North. And the same thing with this pink thing down here. So we know we need a little connection here. 98 East will also need to connect to that. But I think the first thing we're going to do is start splitting out for 36 North. Like that. And then we just need a connection for this away. Hook that up. Need to throw in a little connection here. We'll just keep it upper for a little bit there. Give us some room to work. Because we're going to take this road here, come around like that, and then hook it up. Then we're going to have a second one, and come over and hook up like that. Going to take a little piece off of there. It'll come around and hook up. So now that has all the connections it needs. We may have introduced a little too much traffic right here. As you can see, it's already going to interfere pretty bad. So we might have to redo this. Yeah, as you can see, it's not doing too good. I'm actually trying to alleviate that just a little bit. but I don't know how much it might actually do. Let's see, what do we need? So this still needs a way to hook up. That was a terrible turn. Shut up, phone. So yeah, cars are coming out of there really slow. I'm probably gonna have to redo this. But we're just trying to get our bearings here, figure out how to hook stuff up. So that also needs to go there. I don't know why everything's trying to hook up to this little pink building. It's not very helpful. Let's go ahead and clear this. It's getting bad. I'm really not sure how I want to hook these up. It's getting pretty tight. Maybe if I start here and do that, then down here, and then it'll also come down like that. And then it just needs a connection over to 98 East, which is pretty easy. We'll do grab there. And we'll just keep it like that. Alright, so 98 West is all good. This needs a turnaround, which I could have fit through there if I had done that different. It's not sending that much traffic, I guess. Alright, first thing we're going to do is grab this, go up. That's not too great. Well, that's probably going to bottleneck pretty bad there. I should have done that a little bit different. Oops. Alright, whatever. Let's see if we can salvage this. Alright, that's complete, and it absolutely looks terrible. But, nothing jammed, so, I mean, there's that, I guess. 152, and we needed a 175. So yeah, this is pretty bad. I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm really just not sure how to get all this traffic into 36 North without it interfering with anything else. That's kind of the hard part here. Oh my god, that took forever. Let's see if this even works. Well, yeah, it didn't jam, but only 137. I don't remember what we got last time, like 154? I want to guess. Anyway, this one's pretty hard. I'd probably play around with this one a little more in my spare time, but let's get moving on. Alright, so last one for this episode. We have 98 West. Okay then, sure. That was easy. So for the roads that actually matter, we've got 64 West, 64 East, Industrial Road, 64B, and the 222. Let's go ahead and get these main connections set up, as we like to do. So 64 East needs a direct connection to 64 West and 64B. Go up and over, back down. Weird little kink I got in the road there. It's not good. Take this from here and come down there. And then we just need a little bit of a road there for Industrial Road. And a little something for the 222. Let's pop off here and down. Let's check out 222 now. So 222 is going everywhere. We can get up there, then we're all good. So let's actually just bring it around. We'll hook it up there. It's going to go that way, go up, and hook up there, and now it is connected. 64B needs a direct connection to 64 west and east. And then just a little bit over there, so that's pretty easy. We're just going to come straight up. We've got our east and 222 connections now. If I had started this road just a little bit further down, it would have made this a better connection, but we can still go ahead and do that. And, oh, we still need to hook up 64 west to Industrial Road, 64B, and the 222. I probably could have put a roundabout down in here, so we may try that out if this does not go too well. Which it may not. So we got that there. We need a connection to 4B and the 222. There. And it'll need to come around. There. Go there. Probably split it off back here. Then turn it around like that. It's not the best setup. So now all we need is Industrial Road. Just get a little connection there. It's going to go to 64 East and 64B. Which, what I want to do is just hook it around. Let's give it a run. I don't think there's going to be that much traffic. It's not going to jam up or anything. Actually, it ran pretty smooth. 458. That's actually not too bad. I probably could have done just a little roundabout in here to hook up some of these side roads like the 222, Industrial, maybe part of 64B. But yeah, 458's not bad. So yeah, that actually wasn't too bad of an episode. We had just a few areas that were a little bit difficult. Mainly this one here along the river. Pretty good scores it looks like across the board. And just a nice little episode. Sorry guys again for how long it's been since the last episode. Now that my computer is back in working order, hopefully I will have some time during the weekends and maybe during the week to work more in Freeways here. We're probably going to... Looks like we've got probably 1, 2, 3 more episodes. Oh, that's right. I want to fix this up. It's been aggravating me. So you can just put anything you want in there and then it's filled in. So it doesn't look like it's a spot that I've missed. But yeah, anyway, hopefully I'll have some time to actually work on Freeways and maybe I'll get back into Transport Fever. It kind of sucks now that I've been out of Transport Fever for so long, just because I need to relearn some of the mechanics a little bit. But really, with work, I've just not had the time to work on it. Like next weekend, being Easter weekend, I was really hoping to work on stuff, but then a show came up, and I'm going to be working Tuesday through Sunday, all day, pretty much. So yeah, that's completely gone for next weekend. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.